Collective, you hit somebody with a very, very unexpected move. You did something that they never, ever anticipated. You simply took your L. Say what? Yeah, you took your L. You decided, you know what? It ain't even worth the fight. I'm going to go ahead. In some way, shape, or form, they rejected you and you went ahead and accepted that rejection. And that right there has somebody eyebrows raised and head all in confusion. So somebody threw out what I was getting as emotional bait. And it was some form of rejection that was supposed to make your emotions erupt. I mean, you were supposed to go off. You were supposed to clown. You were supposed to cuss them out. You were supposed to make a scene. You were supposed to tell everybody what they did. But you simply took your L and moved it along. And they still sitting there waiting for an explosion that will never, ever happen. In fact, it's almost as if you detonated the bomb. Okay, you detonated something when it was expected to go off. They came in, they set the trap, they set the bomb, and you were supposed to come in and push the button. But it didn't happen like that. Now, this is what I was saying. For some of you guys, you took this L, you took this rejection. Nobody said it was easy. You made it look easy. But behind the scenes, you need to be told, I'm confirming, heaven saw you. Heaven saw you what? They saw when you didn't give that reaction, although you could have got revenge, although you could have went off. You gracefully bowed out. Behind the scenes, because of the simple fact that you took this L or you just let something go, is being looked at as grace. You gave them grace, whether you knew it or not. You're getting points for that, right? You cried in private. You took your L in private. You kept your negative feelings to yourself, or you may have expressed it quietly to other people. And it seems like you didn't skip a beat. Now, whether this was yesterday or a decade ago, it seems as though now, right now, all of that is having somebody's head spinning in confusion. Now, you know, God ain't the author of confusion, so God ain't confusing them. I feel like they confuse themselves because they can't understand why you didn't take the bait. Why was my rejection not devastating for you? How come you didn't roll over and die? I needed you to roll over and die. Okay, so because you didn't do that, right? Oh, God, the cards are ready. Okay, I said because you didn't do that, and this card jumps up and jumps over, presents itself psychotic. I told you in the head and the mind, God is not the author of confusion. God didn't put you in there. That's your own karmic debt. Somebody wanted you to go crazy. Again, the bomb was supposed to blow up. You were supposed to lose your mind. You were supposed to cuss them out. You were supposed to cry. You were supposed to beg. Why? Oh, why? You may have done that in private. You may have went to God. Why? Why? But because you didn't give it to this person, that's what it's like I'm seeing somebody sit there with a steak knife and a fork, and your energy, your emotions, your explosion was going to be the steak and potatoes, and they was ready to devour that emotion. They was ready to devour that explosion, but you didn't give it to them, and they start starving.